Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Joss mourns Dex's death, while Anna has questions. Also, Willow and Nina prepare to leave. Today on General Hospital, Ned and his mother lash out at Drew, Tracy and Lulu reconcile, and Jason comforts Joss as she copes with Dex's loss. At General Hospital, Lucky sees Liz, who informs him that another patient died unexpectedly, much like Sam, and on her watch. Lucky believes something is certainly wrong here. Liz tells him what happened, and while toxicology isn't back yet, it might be digitalis, exactly like Sam. Portia enters and requests to meet with Liz privately, but Liz insists that Lucky be present for support because she understands this is about Dex, Sam, and her future here. In Portia's office, she says Dex's death will be investigated alongside Sam's. As this unfolds, Liz must take a step back from patient care. She can take personal leave or pursue the administrative way, but there will be no patient involvement. She'll return to her position as chief nurse after she's cleared, but it will take some time to comb through the hall camera footage. Liz prefers to work in any way she can. Portia hoped she would make that decision. Jason walks across the corridors to meet Anna. Anna informs him that she was with Joss when they received the news, and that Dex was okay following the procedure. She tried calling Carly, but she isn't answering. Jason thanks her for calling him, and he will address the situation. Anna leaves him to care for Joss. Joss enters Dex's room, holds his hand, and cannot believe he is no longer there. She lays her head on his chest and weeps. She can still feel him with her, so she has to thank him for saving her life, entrusting her with his heart, and transforming her perspective on the world. She thanks him for loving her, and she thinks she has expressed it enough, but she also loves him. She kisses him on the lips as Jason waits at the doorway, listening. She breaks down in Jason's arms. He apologizes to her. Mac and Felicia arrive to assist Anna. Anna feels it is her fault because she urged Dex to join the force. Mac adds no one is forced to wear the badge, and Felicia claims Dex told her he was glad to be an officer. Anna claims that Dex's stabbing in broad daylight does not make sense, but it does indicate that he was the intended victim. She wants Felicia to explain what occurred again. Felicia describes what happened, but adds that something about that day has been bothering her, and she can't recall what it is. Jason leads Joss to the footbridge. Joss cannot believe it is happening again. She has done this with Oscar and must now do it with Dex. With Oscar, she could at least say goodbye. She recalls decorating for Christmas with Dex the other day, and he felt uncomfortable because the holidays were not enjoyable for him as a child. She pledged to make fresh memories with him, but she will never do so again. Joss claims none of this makes sense. She has to know what went wrong, and she won't be able to move on unless she knows. Jason thinks it may give her peace, but it will not bring him back. Joss is aware of this, yet she feels obligated to Dex to find out the truth. Dante invites Lulu to a cafe and informs her that she requires a serious reality check. He wonders what would have occurred if he or another officer had shot her tonight and then had to tell Rocco she was missing again. He tells her she needs to be wise and safe since getting wounded is bad for her, Rocco, and Charlotte. Lulu despises saying he's correct, but he is. Lulu does not want him to think she prioritizes Charlotte over Rocco. Dante says she should. Rocco is here and safe. Lulu worries Valentine must be aware she has returned, and he has most likely gone farther into hiding. She believes she will never see her daughter again. Lucky and Liz later stop by the cafe for some drinks. Liz thanks him for being there for her today, and they toast to his role as her wingman. They talk about what occurred with Sam and Dex and how something horrible is going on at General Hospital. At the Quartermain estate, Michael tells Drew that he won't share the video to protect Willow and his children, which includes Drew, Willow's hero. Drew tells Michael that this isn't about hero worship because they have love for each other, and Michael knows Willow. Would she cheat on him if her affections for him were not genuine? Drew claims they struggled for months and felt terrible about hurting the family. Michael laughs because he doesn't comprehend the phrase family, and he hasn't thought about anyone but himself. Michael claims he will not leak the footage, but it will eventually be released. Drew claims that all Quartermaines have cheated on their marriages. Ned and Tracy enter, and she says, "Not me." Michael reiterates that he will not disclose the footage but cannot speak for others. He leaves them. Tracy offers leaking the nanny cam to Ned's acquaintance, who owns a communications agency. Drew says they would never do that since it would tarnish the family's reputation, and he considers what Alan, Edward, and Lila would think. Tracy advises not to mention them because he has never been one of them, so go back to being a Kane. Drew inquires as to the prerequisites for being a Quartermaine, which include withholding heart medication from one's dying father. Drew claims Alan is his father, hence he has the right to the family name. Tracy and Ned remind him that he does not own anything in this house, and everything he has done has produced havoc since he arrived. Tracy informs Drew that, while he and Willow may believe themselves to be special, they are actually quite typical. Lulu appears with Dante and says, "Stepmonster, you haven't changed a bit." Tracy exclaims, "Finally!" She and Lulu embrace. Tracy urges everyone to go so she can catch up with Lulu, and the men depart. Tracy can't believe she's here and healthy, and she's been praying for it, something they know she doesn't do very often. They embrace again. Tracy hopes her father could see her, because Luke knew she would wake up. Lulu inquires if her father was pleased. Tracy claims they were both together and have remained so. They reflect on Luke. Tracy realizes she has missed a lot and encourages her to concentrate on the now. Tracy inquires as to how reuniting with Rocco has gone. Lulu says it's been amazing, but she'd like to find and connect with Charlotte as well. Tracy claims she can use all of her resources but won't go rogue like Luke. Lulu promises she will not. Drew tells Ned in the kitchen that they both want the same thing and that annihilating him isn't worth destroying the family name or harming Willow and the children. Ned promises not to burn down his mother for the time being, but he has already destroyed Willow and the children. At the gatehouse, Carly prevents Willow and Nina from fleeing with the kids. Nina informs Carly that they are on their way to an overnight adventure, but Carly responds that if they believe she will not stop this just because the children are present, they are mistaken. Wiley asks Grandma Carly if she wants to attend the sleepover. Carly says she'd want to, but she believes the kids should go back to their beds. Willow reminds Carly that this is not the appropriate place or time for an adult chat. Carly offers that Willow and the kids stay here while Nina goes home. Nina is not leaving without her grandchildren, and she urges Carly to get out of her way. Willow informs Carly that whatever happens, it is not her decision. Carly claims that everyone will sleep in their own beds tonight. Michael steps in, and Carly exclaims, "Look, Daddy is home." Michael inquires as to what is going on, and Carly responds that Nina and Willow were taking the kids for a sleepover at Grandma Nina's. Willow tells Michael that they have a lot to talk about, but she needs this tonight, as do the kids. Michael encourages them to have fun at Grandma Nina's. Willow thanks him and tells the kids that they will see Daddy shortly. After they leave, Carly tells Michael that he made a mistake by giving Willow an advantage in a custody trial. Michael tells his mother that he does not want to take Wiley and Amelia away from their mother since he remembers what it was like when Dad took him and Morgan away. Carly apologizes, and Michael promises he will not lose his children. Carly offers to call Diane and then looks at all the missed calls and texts. She is startled to find that Dex has died. Michael returns to the kitchen, looking for Sasha, but Ned has not seen her. Ned inquires about Michael's well-being. Willow, according to Michael, has taken the kids to Nina's till they figure out what to do next. Ned tells Michael that Drew, not Willow, is the enemy. Michael is aware of this. Ned says he has his full backing, and Drew will live to regret it because he not only injured Michael, but also the entire family. Drew goes to the gatehouse and knocks on the door, but no one is there. He tries to phone Willow, but she ignores him at Nina's suggestion. In Nina's car, she tells Willow that Drew has made her life a nightmare, and she ignores him. Carly appears on the footbridge, where Jason and Joss remain. Carly cuddles her daughter and apologizes. Next on General Hospital, Lulu confronts Brooklyn. Anna begs Jason to take the lead in locating Charlotte. Maxie believes Cody is abandoning them because of Sasha, and Rick urges Liz to avoid General Hospital. Eden McCoy of General Hospital teases Jocelyn's upcoming storyline and life after Dex. According to General Hospital spoilers, many fans were taken aback when Dex Heller met an untimely death. Eden McCoy was taken aback as well when she discovered her main scene partner would no longer be present. In an interview with SOD, McCoy discussed how shocked he was to learn Evan Hofer had left the show. McCoy was disappointed that they would no longer be working together, but she praised Hofer's efforts and predicted a bright future for him. Of course, Eden McCoy had to consider how this would impact her own future at GH. McCoy admitted that she wasn't very concerned about what this meant for Jocelyn's plot. Not too much, because when I found out about his death, I also found out about everything that was coming up for the character, which was nice, McCoy told the audience. It was kind of a silver lining, because I could see where we're going with this. The GH star couldn't go into detail about what's next for Jocelyn, but she did give a few suggestions. Eden McCoy expressed excitement about the upcoming story for Jocelyn, stating that it will be both challenging and significant. Jocelyn just told Jason Morgan that she can't let this go until she gets answers, which could play a significant role in the next drama. There is already an inquiry underway, but Jocelyn may launch her own to get the answers she seeks. Will Jocelyn eventually discover out that Cyrus Renaud is to blame? Could this lead to Jocelyn pursuing justice herself? Time will tell, but it's fantastic to see that the program still has some exciting things in store for Jocelyn now that Dex has left. According to General Hospital spoilers, Jocelyn will eventually learn who is responsible for Dex's death, so stay tuned to watch her reaction to the infuriating news. General Hospital spoilers, Christina's dark justice, Sonny gives her control over his mob business? General Hospital spoilers hint that Sonny Corinthos' family is in debt. His son Michael Corinthos recently had his wife's sex tape accidentally played at a family Christmas party. His son Dante Falconeri is dealing with a non-comatose ex for the first time in 4 years, and Christina Corinthos is constantly a hot mess. However, things appear to be looking up as Sonny selects an offspring to inherit his business. Is Christina up to the task? Definitely, maybe. General Hospital spoilers, is Christina Corinthos Davis set to become a ruthless mob boss? Sonny has also lost a son, Morgan Corinthos, and Dante has little time to comfort his father now that his son, Sam McCall, has died, and he must ensure that Lulu Spencer behaves. In addition, Michael plans to leave town owing to his broken marriage. Christina, on the other hand, is a reliable loose cannon. GH spoilers, Christina Corinthos Davis becomes a mob boss? Christina has clearly turned dark since losing her surrogate kid, and Sonny is aware of her sudden bloodlust. It may be beneficial for him to employ this personality attribute to help his mob company. While everyone else condemns Chrissy for her vengeful nature, we see that this is exactly the type of conduct that Sonny could exhibit. Why not make lemonade from lemons? General Hospital spoilers, will Sonny Corinthos name Christina Corinthos Davis his successor? Christina wants Ava Jerome to compensate for the loss of Molly Lansing Davis and TJ Ashford's unborn child. Christina is ready to become a vigilante and deliver some street justice now that Ava has escaped charges. Doesn't that seem like Sonny's style? We can definitely picture Christina going up against Selena Wu. GH spoilers, what happens next in Port Charles, New York? Christina does not do anything she does not want to do, and she is currently focused on being an avenging angel. She has ruthlessness in her blood, and the show could be dropping huge indications that she will finally stop pretending to want to do the right thing and fully embrace her inner ID. Let us know what you think of Christina controlling Sonny's empire. GH spoilers, Lulu and Brooklyn clash. Lulu cannot let go of the past? According to General Hospital spoilers and updates, Lulu Spencer and Brooklyn Chase will quarrel when she returns to the Quartermaine house. She'll come looking for her kid and previous stepmother, but she'll stumble across Brooklyn instead, and it won't be pleasant. General Hospital spoilers, Lulu Spencer didn't run into Brooklyn Quartermaine the first time. Lulu did not run into her former romantic rival when she first arrived, which was when Rocco Falconeri saw her. She didn't run into Brooklyn when she eventually met Tracy Quartermaine either. But this time, when she arrives at the estate, Brooklyn is already there, unaware that Brooklyn is happily married. She adds 2 and 2 and gets 5. Lulu has lost 4 years of her life and is behind on many events. She knows Harrison Chase and Dante Falconeri have moved on. They talked about Sam McCall, but she is unaware that Brooke Lynn has returned to Port Charles and married Dante's partner. Spoilers, Brooke Lynn tried to seduce Dante to break up him and Lulu years ago. Brooke Lynn got Dante drunk and attempted to seduce him, setting up Lulu to walk in on them in bed together. But Carly Spencer didn't want Lulu to be with Sonny Corinthos' son, so she bribed Brooke Lynn to break up Dante and Lulu. Brooke Lynn arrived in town a few months before Lulu was injured in the floating rib explosion and went into a 4-year coma, but they did not associate and kept their distance. So for all Lulu knows, when she meets Brooke Lynn, she's attempting to get Dante back, even though Brooke Lynn and Dante were never actually involved in the first place. General Hospital spoilers, crazy accusations. Lulu is well aware of the size of the Quartermaine estate, as well as the fact that Dante and Rocco Falconeri, along with Sam's 2 children, all live there in their own neighborhood. However, something doesn't feel right with Lulu about Dante and Brooke Lynn living together, and she can't let go of their history. She lashes out at Brooke Lynn, warning her to keep away from Dante, and no matter what Brooke Lynn says, Lulu does not trust her. Brooke Lynn finally knows she will have to call Granny to explain to Lulu that she is happy married to Chase and has no interest in Dante. Lulu has a lot of catching up to do, and Dante has already informed her she needs a reality check. Willow Corinthos has struggled with her affections for Drew Quartermaine for months. After exchanging 2 kisses and attempting to fight their mutual love, they had a moment of weakness following Sam McCall's terrible death. Willow attempted to console Drew, and the two crossed the line, eventually making love in the Quartermaine estate playroom. However, their indiscretion was not kept a secret for long. Unbeknownst to them, Michael's nanny cam filmed the entire interaction, which was later shown to everyone at the Quartermaine Christmas party. Willow is heartbroken not just by the discovery of her affair, but also by the knowledge that Michael was aware of it for weeks yet chose to remain silent. Michael's infidelity. While Willow's affair with Drew has taken center stage, Michael's indiscretion happened before and remains a well-guarded secret. After discovering Willow and Drew's first kiss, Michael sought comfort from Sasha Gilmore. Michael and Sasha, fueled by rage and booze, violated their own limit. Sasha has kept the encounter hidden, but Michael's remorse has simmered under the surface. He is now faced with a difficult decision: be clean to Willow about his own mistake, or risk further hurting their already fragile marriage. Michael's blame and the way to honesty. Despite Michael's awareness of Willow's indiscretion, he appears to be directing the majority of his rage toward Drew rather than his wife. This selective blame could be his attempt to evade the more serious issue, the breakdown of their marriage and his own betrayal. If Michael truly wants to rebuild their relationship, he must admit his own romance with Sasha. Willow already feels hurt and deceived by his silence on the nanny cam evidence, and suppressing this extra fact might be disastrous. What happens next for Michael and Willow? Michael confesses. If Michael decides to come clean, it could pave the way for a more in-depth discussion about forgiveness and the condition of their marriage. Willow's reaction will be determined by whether she sees his affair as a parallel betrayal or an act of retribution. Willow's alliance with Drew. As the fallout proceeds, Willow may find herself relying on Drew for support, strengthening their alliance and potentially compromising her relationship with Michael even more. The Sasha factor. Sasha's involvement could lead to further turmoil, especially if she decides to tell the truth before Michael. Her feelings for Michael may also influence how events proceed. Quartermaine fallout. The public revelation of Willow and Drew's affair has already devastated the family. If Michael's indiscretion is revealed, tensions within the Quartermaine household may rise, resulting in more divides. Spoilers, moving forward. Will Michael accept responsibility for his actions or continue to blame Drew? Can Michael and Willow recover their trust, or is their marriage irreparable? How will Sasha fit into the consequences, and will her involvement rekindle old feelings? Will Drew and Willow's connection grow stronger, or will the revelation of their affair tear them apart? The stakes are tremendous for everyone involved, and the Corinthos Quartermaine storyline is far from over. As secrets are revealed and emotions run high, the next several weeks offer lots of twists and turns in this dramatic tale. What do you believe will be the tipping point for Michael and Willow? Lulu Spencer vs. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine. As Lulu Spencer makes her way back into Port Charles, her reunion with Tracy Quartermaine is cut short by none other than Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, BLQ. The tension: when Lulu and Brooke Lynn cross paths, their past hostility comes to the surface. A trailer shows Lulu angrily lecturing Brooke Lynn, "Let's get this straight." This conflict could stem from historical grudges, family dynamics, or something more current. Tracy's no-nonsense attitude to family squabbles may either help or exacerbate the situation. Will this interaction reignite old wounds, or will it signal the start of a new Quartermaine feud? Maxie Jones and Cody Bell. Maxie invites Cody Bell to join her family for the holidays. Cody's hesitation, however, appears to be motivated by his unresolved affections for Sasha Gilmore Corbin. Maxie's frustration. In a preview, Maxie asks Cody directly if he is avoiding her family due of Sasha. Maxie's insistence may push Cody to confront his emotions, but it could also result in an emotional clash between the two. Sasha Gilmore Corbin stands her ground. Tracy's interrogation. Sasha once again finds herself in Tracy Quartermaine's crosshairs. In the trailer, Tracy screams, "What do you have to say about yourself?" However, Sasha is not backing down this time, indicating a stronger and more assertive aspect to her personality. The bigger picture, Sasha's fight to reclaim her life and agency could be a major theme in future episodes. Will her increasing confidence lead to new opportunities or further confrontation with the Quartermaines? Anna Devane's request to Jason Morgan. Mission Charlotte Cassadine. Anna Devane confides in Jason Morgan and urges him to lead the search for Charlotte Cassadine. The stakes, with Charlotte missing and tensions growing, Anna's decision to include Jason conveys a feeling of urgency. Will Jason's abilities help Charlotte return home before Lulu takes matters into her own hands? Lucky Spencer's unpleasant surprise. What's in store for Lucky? Lucky Spencer encounters something, or someone, that shakes him up. Could it be a family issue, a work matter, or unsolved drama from his past? Potential tie-ins. With Lulu back in town and the Cassadine drama heating up, Lucky's surprise could relate to either plotline. Elizabeth Baldwin and Rick Lansing. Rick's advice. Rick Lansing encourages Elizabeth Baldwin to avoid General Hospital. This comes after Portia Robinson took Liz out of patient care following Dex Heller's sudden death. The bigger picture, with Liz's role under investigation, may her disappearance postpone discovering the truth about Dex's death? Predictions for Tuesday, December 17, 2024. Lulu and Brooke Lynn. Their conflict could reveal unsolved concerns or set the stage for a dramatic family confrontation during the holidays. Maxie and Cody. Maxie's perseverance may encourage Cody to admit his emotions for Sasha, but it may also cause friction between him and Maxie. Sasha's assertiveness. When Sasha stands her ground against Tracy, it shows that she is ready to take control of her life, which could lead to new opportunities or partnerships. Anna and Jason's mission. Jason's involvement in finding Charlotte may speed up the search, but his techniques may generate conflict with Anna or Lulu. Lucky's astonishment. Lucky's reaction suggests a potential twist. Could his astonishment be related to Lulu's homecoming or the ongoing Cassadine chaos? Liz and Rick. Liz's departure from the hospital raises concerns about her position in Dex's death inquiry and whether Rick's counsel has ulterior motives. Lulu Spencer vs. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine. As Lulu Spencer makes her way back into Port Charles, her reunion with Tracy Quartermaine is cut short by none other than Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, BLQ. The tension. When Lulu and Brooke Lynn cross paths, their past hostility comes to the surface. A trailer shows Lulu angrily lecturing Brooke Lynn, "Let's get this straight." This conflict could stem from historical grudges, family dynamics, or something more current. Tracy's no-nonsense attitude to family squabbles may either help or exacerbate the situation. Will this interaction reignite old wounds, or will it signal the start of a new Quartermaine feud? Maxie Jones and Cody Bell. Maxie invites Cody Bell to join her family for the holidays. Cody's hesitation, however, appears to be motivated by his unresolved affections for Sasha Gilmore Corbin. Maxie's frustration. In a preview, Maxie asks Cody directly if he is avoiding her family due of Sasha. Maxie's insistence may push Cody to confront his emotions, but it could also result in an emotional clash between the two. Sasha Gilmore Corbin stands her ground. Tracy's interrogation. Sasha once again finds herself in Tracy Quartermaine's crosshairs. In the trailer, Tracy screams, "What do you have to say about yourself?" However, Sasha is not backing down this time, indicating a stronger and more assertive aspect to her personality. The bigger picture, Sasha's fight to reclaim her life and agency could be a major theme in future episodes. Will her increasing confidence lead to new opportunities or further confrontation with the Quartermaines? Anna Devane's request to Jason Morgan. Mission Charlotte Cassadine. Anna Devane confides in Jason Morgan and urges him to lead the search for Charlotte Cassadine. The stakes, with Charlotte missing and tensions growing, Anna's decision to include Jason conveys a feeling of urgency. Will Jason's abilities help Charlotte return home before Lulu takes matters into her own hands? Spencer's unpleasant surprise. What's in store for Lucky? Lucky Spencer encounters something, or someone, that shakes him up. Could it be a family issue, a work matter, or unsolved drama from his past? Potential tie-ins, with Lulu back in town and the Cassadine drama heating up, Lucky's surprise could relate to either plotline. Elizabeth Baldwin and Rick Lansing. Rick's advice. Rick Lansing encourages Elizabeth Baldwin to avoid General Hospital. This comes after Portia Robinson took Liz out of patient care following Dex Heller's sudden death. The bigger picture, with Liz's role under investigation, may her disappearance postpone discovering the truth about Dex's death? Predictions for Tuesday, December 17, 2024. Lulu and Brooklyn, their conflict could reveal unsolved concerns or set the stage for a dramatic family confrontation during the holidays. Maxie and Cody. Maxie's perseverance may encourage Cody to admit his emotions for Sasha, but it may also cause friction between him and Maxie. Sasha's assertiveness. When Sasha stands her ground against Tracy, it shows that she is ready to take control of her life, which could lead to new opportunities or partnerships. Anna and Jason's mission. Jason's involvement in finding Charlotte may speed up the search, but his techniques may generate conflict with Anna or Lulu. Lucky's astonishment. Lucky's reaction suggests a potential twist. Could his astonishment be related to Lulu's homecoming or the ongoing Cassadine chaos? Liz and Rick. Liz's departure from the hospital raises concerns about her position in Dex's death inquiry and whether Rick's counsel has ulterior motives. Carly tells Michael to get ready to fight. Lulu and Tracy reunite, and Joss says goodbye to Dex. Ned and Tracy take on Drew. Lulu catches up with Tracy, and Liz is placed on notice. When Lucky arrives at General Hospital, Liz informs him that they have had another fatality, much like Sam's. They assume this was not an accident. Something is clearly incorrect. They're not sure if it was Digitalis yet. Portia appears and requests to meet with her alone about her future there. Liz genuinely wants Lucky to be there. They enter the boss's office, and she informs Liz that she will need to take a step back from patient care while this is investigated. She will resume her position as head nurse as soon as they receive the green light. This could take some time. Joss is inside Dex's room. She holds his hand and sobs when she realizes he's truly gone. Anna and Jason watch her from the doorway. She tells him it seems impossible. Dex was okay following the procedure. She called Carly, but she didn't answer. When Anna walks away, Jason enters the room. Joss wishes she could just wake up from this nightmare. She screams onto Dex's chest. When she pulls herself up, she comments that he appears to be both a stranger and himself. She can still sense him nearby and thanks him for saving her life and entrusting her with his heart. He helped her modify her perspective on the world. Joss had envisaged a future with him, but that will have to change. She hopes she told him she loved him many times. After kissing him, she drops his hand and walks into Jason's arms. Why does everyone need to leave? She asks. Mac and Felicia join Anna in the hallway. She blames herself for persuading Dex to join the force. They tell her how proud he was to be a member of the PCPD. They discuss what happened to Dex, and Felicia admits something is bothering her but she can't recall what it is. Dante and Lulu are drinking sparkling water in the shack, and he tells her that they will find Charlotte. The cop tells her she needs a reality check. He explains that he almost shot her tonight. She needs to be safe. She reluctantly concedes he's right. But she's concerned that Valentine is driving Charlotte deeper into hiding. She worries that she will never see her daughter again. Liz and Lucky head to the shack. She praises him for being there for her today. The nurse is disturbed by these deaths. Lucky hopes to figure it out before anyone else is wounded. Michael informs Drew that he will not reveal the footage for the sake of the family. Drew claims that the relationship between him and Willow is not based on ego. They have legitimate affections for one another. They struggled for months, but she refused to cheat if it wasn't true. He's sorry they injured him. Michael accuses him of not caring about anyone other than himself. Tracy and Ned return and continue to bash Drew for reaching a new low. Michael tells them to do anything they want with him and walks away. Tracy and Ned ponder leaking the video. Drew claims he doesn't care and doesn't believe they would do it. They wish he wouldn't hide behind his family. He reminds Tracy that she withheld cardiac medicine from her dying father. They accuse him of producing nothing but problems. Stepmonster! Lulu exclaims as she rushes into Tracy's arms. She orders everyone to leave so she may catch up with her stepdaughter. Lulu claims that will be fairly one-sided. Tracy is overcome with emotion as she realizes how healthy she is. Lulu believes Tracy appears to have made a pact with Father Time. They discuss Luke, how much they miss him, and what he provided them. He is what connects them together and makes their connection unique. Lulu acknowledges that being back has been quite difficult. Tracy encourages her to concentrate on the present, particularly her son. She's enjoyed keeping up with him and hopes to do the same with Charlotte. Tracy understands, but she promises not to go rogue like Luke would. In the kitchen, Drew informs Ned that damaging him will not benefit the family. Ned refuses to let his mother scorch the ground on him and wants him gone. Carly arrives to the gatehouse in time to prevent Willow and Nina from fleeing with the children. Nina says they're going to a sleepover. Carly slams the door and makes it obvious that she will not let them go. Willow insists that the children accompany her tonight, and Nina orders Carly to go. Michael arrives, and his mother explains what is going on. His wife and children both need this. He lets them depart and will meet them in the morning. When they leave, Carly informs her son that it was a mistake. Allowing Willow to leave with the children provided her an advantage in custody. He refused to argue as she and Sonny did when he was a child. She wants to call Diane. When she checks her phone, she receives a text about Dex's death. Michael enters the Quartermaine kitchen, looking for Sasha. Only Ned is present. Michael explains that Willow took the children. Ned assures her that Drew is the enemy and has his full support. Drew betrayed everyone and will live to repent it. In Nina's automobile, she notices Drew contacting Willow. She tells her daughter not to respond. He ruined their life. Jason leads Joss to the footbridge. She can't get her brain around losing another boyfriend. With Oscar, she at least got to say goodbye. She didn't get that chance with Dex. Joss tells him how unhappy Dex was while they were decorating for Christmas. She vowed to make memories, but that will never happen. None of this makes sense to her. She needs to understand what went wrong. He says it may give her peace, but it will not bring him back. Carly arrives and cuddles her kid while she tears. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.